that the real magic happens when you turn Halloween from one night into a whole festive season. This is especially important for all of our sphere because you may not always be able to celebrate every Halloween or every holiday with your kids based on whatever your shared custody schedule is. But you can still create these experiences and memories that will last a lifetime, and I'm going to show you how right now. It feels like Halloween festivities are starting earlier and earlier every year, which means that you get more time to celebrate. So if you start in September, you can find many of these fun activities already popping up around you. And by kicking off the season early, you can avoid the crowds and leave time to hit all of your favorite experiences without feeling rushed. The pinnacle of all pinnacles is the pumpkin patch. It's not about the pumpkin so much as it is about the tradition and the ability to look back at those photos and watch your children grow year over year. Next up is paint a pumpkin. So when kids are painting pumpkins, they are really creating a piece of art. This is usually something I like to do at home if I can get away with it because it is certainly not the cleanest option. You're going to usually make a mess. But often your kids will want to paint them when they see them in the moment at a pumpkin patch or another type of festival. So obviously paint is messy, so do this after taking any fancy pumpkin photos. Have them change into different clothes if the ones that you wear for the photos are ones you care about, or do one pumpkin patch trip where you do the photos and you focus on clean activities, and then do another where they can go back, wear whatever they want, and just let loose. So make sure that you go to pumpkin patches prepared with either a tarp or a cardboard box. And this is because their pumpkin painting creation may not be completely dry when it's time to head home. You can thank me later. Because the kids view these masterpieces as a work of art, display those little creations proudly on your front porch. They will have so much fun telling others about what they made. You can also consider painting a non-perishable pumpkin. We actually did this for an event at school where the library was running a pumpkin-themed contest and asked the kids to create a pumpkin that looked like their favorite storybook character. We have the most amazing and fun memories of creating these characters together, and it's something that we can pull back out year after year. Additionally, these farms have discovered that they can make money by creating other activities such as face painting, sand art, animal visits, pony rides, hay rides, corn mazes, you name it, the list goes on and on. So check out the websites of those family farms around you and see what they have to offer. You may be surprised and you might find your next annual tradition. Speaking of corn mazes, a fun family fall adventure can be to go out and seek one of those amazing, incredibly designed corn mazes that are popping up across the U.S. There's nothing like getting lost together as a team and then feeling the triumph and maybe some relief when you finally find the exit. Showing your kids a photo of the maze design from above also helps them see it from a new perspective, and that can be a talking point you can use in the future when they run into situations that maybe feel daunting. And if you ever visit Vermont, especially in the fall, make sure to stop by Cold Hollow Cider Mill in Waterbury, which is just outside of Stowe, for some hot apple cider and their famous cider donuts. Early October is the perfect time to visit Vermont and see the leaves change. And you just get to have this magical feeling of being in that crisp fall air. Up next, we're talking about the pre-Halloween house tour. So here's a tradition that we started that costs absolutely nothing, but provides so much excitement. The week before Halloween, we take a drive, usually in the evening, so we can see everything at night. Maybe we walk around the neighborhood if we have a flashlight or something else with us. But our goal is to scout the houses that are decorated, and your kids get to become Halloween detectives. My kids keep a running list of which houses look like they're going to have the best candy and the biggest scares as they go house to house, and they plot their course around the neighborhood accordingly. This really builds anticipation and makes them feel like insiders who know all of the neighborhood secrets. As you're going around, make sure that you also take photos in front of some of those best displays. These can become fun annual traditional photos as well, and it's a chance to do that when they're not focused on running from door to door to get more loot. In our neighborhood, we do tend to have some block parties that happen, so we tend to hit those right before heading home for the night. This is a group of houses that tends to go all out and combine forces in a prime location. This is an incredible spot for hanging out with neighbors, for kids catching up with even more friends, and to evaluate their candy haul and start the trade negotiations. If you haven't experienced trunk or treat yet, it is like a block party, but everyone decorates their car trunk instead of their houses. These are usually held at churches, schools, or maybe even community centers. And these are great because these are self-contained environments, so they're perfect for younger kids. There are creative car decorations to admire or even create yourself if you want to be one of the trick-or-treating locations within the trunk or treat. And many of these also include games or possibly even face painting or other activities that go just beyond candy. So all ages are really welcome at these trunk or treats, and it's a great chance for your older kids to run around with their friends and for you to keep tabs on the younger ones without feeling like anyone's too far away from each other. Trunk or treats are also really great for families with toddlers who maybe can't go on a long trick or treating route. If you decide you want to decorate your car for trunk or treat, go all in. This is your chance to really create a mobile haunted house or a really fun theme that doesn't take up a ton of space or a ton of money, but can be really impactful for the people that visit it. This is where you can really put upcycling to use and create things out of things you already own. Just think about your scene, maybe go visit Pinterest or again, Google Images, and you will come up with oodles and oodles of great ideas. A couple pro tips: make sure that you open the trunk of your car and use as much space back there as possible. And then don't be afraid to also decorate around the trunk of your car and even down on the ground around your car itself. There are so many fun things that have been created by people who just really take this to the next level, and it's so exciting for the kids to see it. So think battery-powered string lights, think command hooks or zip ties. There are so many different ways that you can create these things with really minimal additional investment. And if you're not chasing little kids around the trunk or treat, you get to just hang out and really enjoy interacting with all the kids and seeing their cool costumes and watching their eyes light up when they see what you've created. You can even coordinate with your friends and create a massive theme where you get 2 or even 3 cars together and create a theme across all of those cars. Think about if there's games or puzzles or riddles or other challenges that you can also incorporate, and that can make it really fun for the kids to have to work to get their candy. So take these ideas and build something that is uniquely yours and something that you will remember for years to come with your family.
You are so loved. You are enough.
And you got this.